Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to sunny Weimar. It was a bit chilly last night and raining. Anyway, it's Thursday, it's 20 to 1. I have been here for a while. I've done a little harvest. Kale, got 3 bunches there for Bren. That's for Eli, that's broccoli leaves. I've taken the tops off a few broccoli, runner beans, a tiny cabbage, and a couple of tomatoes. What I do when it comes to this time, I take the top off the broccoli and leave it to grow, and then all through winter I get the tiny little florets coming out. So I've got all that broccoli there and all that broccoli there. My teddy bear sunflowers in here, they've all grown and going brown, so I'm going to save the seeds off of them next year. I got all. This is the chicory. I've never planted chicory before. I've never eaten chicory before. That's not doing a lot. It is getting ahead, but it's a bit mushy. That's got a nice head on it. And this one here is getting ahead. So it's nothing brilliant at the moment. See how I've taken the top off of that one? And I keep pulling the leaves off the bottom, and this little thing here will grow another head of broccoli, but it'll be only a tiny one. So we'll see how we get on with that. Right, let's take you down to my seating area. Oh, this door is like not 100%, but it works. So I'm not fixing something that isn't actually broken. Okay, I've managed to get, for a start off, look, I've been able to plant my onions out. I am going to buy some more and plant some more. I've had to put this cover on, as you all know, because of the cats here. If they find a little bit of soil, that's it. They just poop in it. So I've put this on just to keep the cats and the birds off, because it's really weird. Right, I haven't looked, but let's see if we can find some tiny little holes in the ground where the birds have been trying to bury things. One there. I'm walking through and it's like just tiny little holes. I don't know if you can see them, but they're obviously finding things and burying them, and it's really weird to come into, because you think, what on earth is that? Another one here. It is weird. You can hear all the dicky birds back there. The neighbours here have just moved in, and I'm kind of hoping that they're not going to cut all them branches down. Leave it for the birds. Leave it for all the birds to live in. Look at these apples up here. I hope you can see them. He's been round and collected the apples down here, but obviously you can't reach them up there. So, yeah. It's a shame. But never mind, it's not mine, is it? Right. I've decided, let's go back this way. I have decided, I have just acquired these, 2 of these posts, and they are going to work brilliant round at the big garden for my tree trellises. And where's the other ones? I have just acquired 4 of these which is maybe about 8 foot high. So, like I said, I've decided to make my own archway. What is the point of buying one? And then I got my leg stuck. What is the point of buying one if I've got the wood to make it and the screws? I haven't got a clue how I'm going to do it yet. Of course, I looked at a few when I wanted to buy them and thought, you know, I've got kind of an idea what shape and everything I want. So I've been able to get that metal stripping on there. See how I've done that at a 45-degree angle, because I do want to run one across there. Even if it just goes to here, it doesn't really matter. And I've got that bit missing. I put a tray on here and bought 2 pots down from home. So I'm thinking of connecting the archway here, and what I'll do to here, and then I can put the one of the big pots in there with the hyacinth in. Hyacinth? Hydrangea. I'm going to somehow make a square wooden block, which then I can fit the post into. So it'll be drilled to the decking, and the post will be drilled, screwed. I'll show you anyway. So from there to there, and from there to there, I'm going to have to sort out how high I want it. I don't want it that high. I don't want it like towering right up here. I only kind of need it high enough for me to stand on here and it be my head, just above my head height here. So then I can just turn around and sit down without banging my head. This is such a lovely an area to sit and just look at all my allotment from here. It's gorgeous. Right, so I suppose now I better try and measure how high I want it. I really hate starting something, although, because everything's in my head, I can't plan anything. What I'll do is just start it and make it up as I go along. Oh, we've got a new fence there, look. That's nice, isn't it? It's brilliant. Right, yes, so, yes, I'm like, oh, if I start something, what if I do it wrong? Right, what I've done is I've measured this bench, which is a typical width. What's that from there to there? That's width, that's length, isn't it? So that's a typical length of a bench. And believe it or not, this other bench is a bit longer. So that one that we've just seen was 50 inches. Yes, I still work in inches. This one is 51, 52. So I'm going to go 55 inches. Because if I need to take this bench out and put another one in, I want it to fit. So I'm going to go 55 inches across. I'm now going to do the height. So if I stand against that piece of wood, mark how high I am, and then go maybe 2 inches higher than that. So I've done a mark there. So I'm going to cut all the 4 pieces to that length. Right, I'm going to do it half at a time. This is going to be the side. I know they're not level, don't panic. But this is going to be the side. So the seat will go there. So that'll be the bottom. That'll be the top. And that'll be where the chair goes. Now, the width that I want it is 26 inches. And I have already got some of this wood, which is exactly 26 inches. So I'm going to put one at the bottom, put one at the top, which is going to make, well, I shall make sure that that is square. I haven't got one of them square things, but I will make sure that it's square. And then I'll put some more in the middle, and then hopefully I can take the end ones off. I might leave the top one on, but I should be able to take the bottom one off, because that will make it easier to fix it to the post that I'm going to put in. I kind of know what I mean. Right, so now I'm going to connect that to there like that, kind of. And I had to buy myself another drill, which in a way is good. This one works perfectly, but the chuck is kind of seized and I can't get that. Luckily it's a posi drive in there. So I've bought myself another drill, and that's going to be for drilling the holes, and then I can use that one for screwing in the screws. Right, I got the first one intact, and the way I made sure it was square was that's a 90-degree angle, so I laid that across there, and you can see it's a 90-degree angle, so now I can connect this one. Am I on? Yeah. Right, that's one side. I'm not going to do the bracing like I said. Maybe I should do just one just to keep it square. Yeah, I'll do that. Can't turn this bloody thing off. Sorry, I have to keep starting you from the ground so as I can see if it's on or off. That is one side not done, but that's the basics to it. That's how high I want it, because like I said, then at least when I stand up, when I'm stood up to get in it, I'm not going to bang my head on it. So now I need to get the other side done, and then I can attach a top to it. And then once I've done that, before I go any further, I'm going to attach it down on the base there. So let's get on with that. Okay, so I've made the other side and I've just leant it against, oops, this way. I've just leant it against there, so that is a bit. So now I need to measure how long I want it from there to there. So what I will do first is measure how long I need it, get 2 pieces of wood. I'm going to attach them at the bottom as well as the top. I'm hoping I can find some pieces that are just a bit longer, so as I can do, let's have a look. See over there? See how he's got his like coming out a bit more? We'll see. I'll have to have a look and see what I've got. I'm not 100% sure yet. I've made a bit of a boo-boo making it here, because now I've got to somehow get it from there down to there. Oh dear. Right, what I've done is I've made it a little bit, that's not quite as long as I wanted it, because that's the only wood I had. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to attach another piece from there to there, which will make it a bit more stable, and see if I can drag it down. Oh dear. Okay, that was hard work. I had to move my bench and my table to get it through here. I just set them as well. Never mind. I'd just set them level. Like I said, it is too small at the back. So when I get another piece of wood, 2 pieces of wood to go on the back, it's going to be easily fixed. So here we are. Let's get over here. That's not bad, is it? See the corners there? I wanted to slip in there like that, but if it does that now at this side, it won't do it at the other side. But when I fix the front plate on, I'm going to do it at the size that I actually want it, so that when I put the back on, yeah, I know what I mean. When I put the back on, I will do it to the size of the front, if that makes any sense. I have got quite a few of these, so what I might do is just, I mean, these middle ones were just put on temporarily to hold it, because I didn't measure, you know, the width between them, but that's what I will do. So it's not looking too bad, is it? I'm puffed out now. Look at this, it's going to rain any minute. You can feel it in the air, can't you? Well, you might not be able to, I can. Bit of blue sky up there, that's lovely, that. Would you mind all blowing over and giving us some of that nice blue sky? Right, if I do any more now, which I'm hoping to, I will do it in situ. I'd like to get the front bit made. Like I said, I'll do that the proper size, so that it will be shaped a bit of a funny shape. It'd be like kind of a pyramid with no top to it for a short while. But yes, I think that's looking pretty good so far. I might have come out this way a bit too much, but that will be okay, because I'm hoping for it to be full of flowers or something. Some kind of flowers. Right, what's next? That little tray just fits nicely there as well now, so as it won't be getting too much water here when I water them. It'll just collect in that shallow tray, and that is on a slope anyway, so okay, I need some honest opinions here. Honest opinions. Them PVC shelves that you have for windows, I've got one of them, and I've put that up there. Does that look okay or not? I'm not sure if it does. I could do some pretty little patterns on it, you know, cut it into a nice pattern. Or does it look silly? I'm not 100% sure. But if you could tell me. It's not white, but it would be if I washed it. Or should I stick to wood? Honest opinions, please. I've decided I'm going to pack up because I don't want to get caught in the rain on the way home. Oh, look. That's where the birds have been again. Burying something. My leeks are in there. I don't know if they're going to grow. They look like they were dying, so I'm just going to leave them. See what happens. So yes, I'm pretty proud of that so far. Let me know what you think about that white thing. I don't think so. I think it'll look better in wood, all wood. That'll just stand out, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's going to be a lovely place to sit. I'll just have to find time to sit. I'll have to now, won't I? But that'd be nice, all full of flowers growing up it. I had to take old Jack Sparrow down there. My camera keeps going out of focus. I don't know why. But yes, anyway, from very cloudy Waymo, looks like it's going to rain. They are big black clouds. I shall see you all later. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.